Hey everybody, this is EternallyPrussian's Warframe, and holy god, this is Know Your Allies Ember. I am off to a rough start right now, as you can see by the fact that I'm being mercilessly hounded. I'm not even going to waste time, and I'm just going to delve right into the abilities as we are short on time because, well, Infested with Ember is incredibly easy. She is built to kill these people, so why not use her abilities? Alright, getting down to the skinny of things. First ability is Fireball. 25 power, you launch a fireball straight in front of you, which single-handedly has the ability to not only deal a nice amount of fire damage, but also leave a residual fire effect, meaning anything that touches it gets victimized by the fire. Great, because all Infested are weak to fire, so nothing quite like pulling off an all-fire character here. Now, I have on me equipped a Breton, a Furus, and the Dual Ether. Dual Ether are very important. I don't know why in the hell they released a single Ether Blade. There is nothing more important when it comes to Infested than connecting with multiple targets, I feel. If you get swamped and you're low on energy, let's say you get smacked around by a Disruptor, you will have little to no use for a single Ether Blade as you will die of swarming first. Install fire mods. Install fire mods on everything. My Breton, I gave speed trigger and a fire mod simply because I knew it would need it. I want to be able to deal damage quickly as the Infested work in swarms. A Furus was created solely for the purpose of having a flaming bullet hose for when I got down, so my allies could easily have cover while a huge just storm rages around me in terms of sheer firepower. Dual Ether speaks for themselves. Triple damage to Infested. I can knock down a Toxic Ancient, no problem. I don't have any mods on here aside from Fire. And I think Attack Speed, maybe. It's highly important that you have health for your Ember, as when you're dealing with creatures like Toxic Ancients or other toxic creatures, you will find health is massively important. So I would max out, I would go for Vitality over Redirection. But don't get me wrong, redirection is very helpful. Fireball, I don't generally recommend. You can spam it against Ancients, but you end up wasting more power than you can serve sometimes. So it's up in the air. Second ability is the one you will find the most use for as an Ember. It is Overheat. 50 power, you coat yourself in fire, and you gain temporary damage reduction. And you gain the ability to literally set everything in your sights on fire. Let me tell you how you run Infested missions when you've maxed out Overheat. You use 50 energy, and you walk. Everything collapses around you and dies. It's a wonderful thing. Now, sometimes there's going to be instances where you need a quick burst of flames fast. You don't have time. You're trying to cast Overheat, you keep getting stunned, you keep getting whatever. You drop Fire Blast. In defense missions, you will spam this. And Fire Blast has a small ring of fire that goes around for a little while. Now, I have continuity to extend all of my abilities, their fire time by 20%, which is incredible as the max, I believe, is 30? Don't quote me on that, though. But it is incredibly helpful to have continuity on your Ember. You will find a ton of use for it. Now, I'm on Jupiter. This is an all-infestation planet. Sometimes planets will have infested missions. This is 100% infested, which is what's great for Ember, but before I had Ember, I never wanted to touch this planet. Now that I have Ember, I more than happily run through it. The fourth ability, if we get to any Ancients, I think for fun I'll show off, is World on Fire. For 100 energy, you walk around and pretty much one-hit kill everything. And if you don't one-hit kill it, believe me when I say it ain't long for this world. And it is a wonderful thing. Most of the time, though, you will find yourself using Overheat. Ah, there's an Ancient. Fireball. Oh, World on Fire. Look at that. Drop dead. And it falls with you. But the problem is with this, is even though it may jump a little bit ahead of you, it has almost zero duration. So you gotta just run right with it and right through it. So if you're dealing with multiple Ancients, drop World on Fire and run around. Incredible DOT. I mean, just out of this world, stellar DOT. Nothing more I can say about it other than if you want a trump card as a last resort, just to pull out your ace out of your sleeve, that's World on Fire. It takes a second to cast, but it is fully worth every second you wait, because you will destroy. I didn't like Ember originally. I look at her little chicken feet and I was just like, oh, no thank you. But when I saw that she could slaughter the Infested with such incredible capability, I really quickly changed my mind. I knew it was the right thing to do. So as you can see here... Oh, I should have more than 310 health. But I always have plenty of health for dealing with Toxic Ancients, because I've been killed off as my Frost, who has like 700 shield, just by being kind of stupid and not having a lot of health. So when I went on a defense mission, I found myself falling over a lot. Now the enemies you're seeing me face here, I'll go into more detail and give a little synopsis about them another time in my Know Your Enemy series, but first I gotta finish up the Warframes. Speaking of finishing up the Warframes, there's not a whole lot of them left. Oh, I installed the Kogake on my Volt, as you saw in one of my previous videos, and I do not regret that decision at all. It was a ton of fun. Official Kung Fu Volt status. Oh yeah, baby. I only got, a couple more Warframes to review. I colored all major colors from the Ice Palette because, god damn it, I love the Ice Palette. But I kept all her fire stuff. So, that looks like it from Ember. I mean, I gave her a Worm Sentinel since her overheat pretty much takes care of everything. Oh, what a beautiful thing Ember is. Alright, well, that is it from EternallyPrussian. What Warframe's coming next? I don't know. Whatever Warframe I decide's coming next, we'll put it like that. Probably not Banshee, though. I'm a little bit of ways away from giving her anything decent, because I can't find a good weapon. But I'll see you next time.